Evening. I hope that you're well and your glass is half full rather than half empty. But don't forget, you can always fill it back up again. Here we are, the beginning of 2024. In fact, we're in the second day of January. This is the time of year that many make New Year's resolutions. New start can take place anytime, and we're all individuals, and it's best to make changes as and when they're needed in our lives. Here's a short quote. Opportunities like sunrises. If we wait too long, we miss them. Do like, share and subscribe. Waiting and doing things that matter. Take responsibility. Take responsibility for your life today. Take control. You are important. You are needed. It's too late to sit around and wait for somebody to do something someday. Someday is now. The somebody the world needs is you. Some people wait until 5 p.m. all week for Friday, all year for holidays, all their lives for happiness. Don't be one of them. The world does not owe you a living, you owe the world a life. So stop daydreaming and start doing things that matter. Take responsibility for your life today. Take control. You are important and you're needed. It's too late to sit around and wait for somebody to do something someday. Somebody is now, someday is now, and somebody the world needs is you. We often wait too long to trust ourselves with life's challenges. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. Every great success requires some type of worthy struggle to get there. So give yourself some extra credit along the way. Remind yourself that you're doing the best you can, and that sometimes it takes an overwhelming series of little breakdowns to have an undeniable breakthrough. When in doubt, just take that next small step. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Truly, there's times and places for everything, and every step is necessary. Just do your best now, and don't force what's not yet supposed to fit into your life. It will happen, and when it's time. My mum always used to say to me, God's time is the best time, and I like that. We often wait too long to appreciate for what we have. We often take for granted every aspect of our lives that most deserves our presence and our gratitude. How often do you pause to appreciate your health, your family, your home, or other seemingly stable fixtures in your life? Remember, nothing in life is fixed or guaranteed forever. Living in the present is the basic notion, but as with most simple things, we often find our way to complicate it. So check yourself. There's nothing complicated about learning to notice and appreciate your life as it's happening. We often wait too long to be kind to others also. When you grow older and you look back at your life, you'll inevitably forget a lot of stuff that seemed so important when you were younger. You probably won't remember what your high school GPR was, or you will look at your old classmates on Facebook or on Instagram or some other social media platform or network and wonder why you ever had a crush on that person. And you'll have the toughest time remembering why you let certain people from your past get the best of you. But you will never forget people who were genuinely kind, those who helped you when you were hurt, who loved you even when you felt unlovable. Be that person to other people as often as you possibly can. And as you know, what goes around eventually comes around. So you're putting into a pool that you'll be taken back out of sooner than you think, most likely. We often wait too long to be kind to ourselves also. More likely than not, the first person who caught your eye wasn't the one, and the second or the third or the fourth probably wasn't either. You know why? It's because you are the one. Seriously, in your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. You really have to look in the mirror and be kind, because what we see in the mirror is often what we see in our world. Our disappointment in others often reflects our disappointment in ourselves. Our acceptance of others often reflects our acceptance of ourselves. Our ability to see potential in others often reflects our ability to see potential in ourselves. Our patience with others often reflects our patience with ourselves. So you're getting the idea. You've got to show yourself some love and kindness first and foremost, so you can get it back. We often wait too long to embrace the truth. Too many of us prefer gentle lies to hard truths. But make no mistake, in the end, it's better to be hurt by the truth than comforted by a lie. And lying is a cumulative process. So be careful. What starts as a small, seemingly innocent lie, possibly even with the intention of not hurting anyone, quickly spirals into a mountain of false reality. We lie to one another, but even more so, we lie to ourselves. Most often to protect our so-called such fragile egos. We often wait too long to create and uphold healthy boundaries also. Your mind is your private sanctuary. Do not allow negative beliefs or others to occupy it. Your skin is your barrier. Don't allow others to get under it. Take good care of your personal boundaries and what you allow yourself to absorb from others. And if someone in your life is constantly being disrespectful, call them out on it. If things don't change, you need to limit the amount of time and influence they have in your life. We need people in our lives who challenge us respectfully so we can see things from a new perspective or perspectives. But we don't need to be constantly torn down by those who don't respect us. Bottom line, distancing yourself from people who always give you negative vibes is called self-care. Stepping back from situations where you feel unappreciated or disrespected is self-care. Choose to honor your feelings and your boundaries gracefully. We often wait too long again to close old chapters in our lives. You're doing or going to mingle with other people in your lifetime, loads of them. You're going to have a first kiss and you'll feel all the way down to your toes and think, oh my gosh, I love her, I love him. But really, you love the kiss. You're going to meet a friend who you think will know them forever. But something will change and you two will go your separate ways. You're going to explore different parts of your life with different people who aren't in it for the long haul. It's not a bad thing. Life is a series of stories, and the way our stories intersect is remarkable. Some people are in our lives for the whole story. Sometimes are they in it for just a short chapter or two. It takes a brave person to know when that chapter is over and then to turn the page. Be brave. And remember that almost every goodbye you receive in life sets you up for a new hello. We often wait too long to accept the flow with life. We stress over things you can't change. Live simply, love generously, speak truthfully, work diligently, and even if you fall short, keep going, keep growing. In the end, your loving life is about trusting your intuition, taking chances, losing, finding happiness, cherishing memories, learning through experience. It's a long-term journey. You have to stop worrying, wondering, doubting every step of the way. Laugh at confusion. Live consciously in the moment and enjoy your life as it unfolds. You might not end up exactly where you intended to go, but I promise you will eventually arrive precisely where you need to be. Thank you for listening, watching. I hope that you found this talk informative, practical, and that you implement points that are for you. Life is not a dress rehearsal, so go out there, live your best life today. Until 2 weeks' time, bye for now. It's your turn to live your best life.